Louisiana beer reviews. Michelob Ultra Infusions Mango y Chile. Mango and chili. Light lager with real fruit and natural flavors introduced in 2023. This thing is so new it's not even on the Michelob Ultra website. And Untapped only has 214 check-ins as of this morning with an average score of 63. There's 2 video reviews I found for it. Jean Henderson Pierre, and Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. So we'll watch their videos. Those videos are from the last month. Infused with real exotic fruit flavor. Okay, it's got a born on date, guys. I was looking at the website. They use water. I think the second ingredient is rice, and then barley malt, hop extract, some things like sodium citrate to give it a tartness. They use mango. What was it? Oh yeah, real. Let me see if I can get this right. Real agave syrup, mango pulp or something like that, and orange peel powder. Chili, well, whatever. It's real stuff. It's just, it's not like they're sitting down there. Whatever it is. I had the prickly pear. I might have been reading the ingredients for the prickly pear, but the prickly pear is and lime. Prickly pear and lime. Prickly pear, cactus, and lime. I had that one. I reviewed that one before it was even called Infusions. But what the thing about it is, they're not sitting down peeling mangoes by hand and picking chili powders and cutting it with a paring knife. It's like dehydrated stuff, and they add it to the beer, and then it comes back alive and adds the flavor into it. Okay, 4% alcohol, calories 95. I got this at a Circle K store on Louisiana Highway 3188. I think Walmart has it now, and probably Racetrack. It's about $3.05 a can. It's going to do a typical thing, make the fizz. The head's not going to last too long. It's not going to leave any kind of lacing. Okay, so I'll recheck the ingredients. I was looking on Tap Into Your Beer. It may be a case, I'm thinking about it, they might have posted the wrong recipe for this one, but I'll double check. But I did click on this and it brought it up, mango and chili. So we know they're using chili, some kind of chili pepper, and mango substance. And it's not listed on the Michelob Ultra website yet. Now that might change. But they still have mistakes, man, mistakes. Anheuser-Busch been making a lot of mistakes, right? They got, look up Natural Light, that website, Natural Light. And when you click on the description of Natural Light beer, it's talking about a fine wheat beer. Well, there's no wheat in Natural Light. It's like, what are y'all doing, man? You're and I had to correct them on another thing. They spelled something wrong. They spelled tahine wrong for the Bud Light Tahine infusion. And then they wrote me back, oh, we corrected it, and I checked ahead. So you can't spell tahine right. You call in Natural Light a Belgian wheat beer or a fine wheat beer. You don't update with the new beers. It's making you wonder what their internal operations are like. It's some level of disorganization or disconnect between different departments or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it smells like mangoes. Taste. It's already in the mid-80s, heading toward the high 80s on this warm morning. We need rain so bad. 40% chance today. It's rained about 3 days the whole summer, and maybe an hour each day. So we're in a terrible drought. 95 calories, so Michelob Ultra super light. But it's super expensive too relative to what you get. It's like, why would you want to pay this elevated price for a 12-pack of Michelob Light or a 24-pack suitcase when you could buy a 30-pack of Natural Light, which is just as good also very low calories. You know, it doesn't compute with me. So you can imagine the body is thin. I've always noticed that about Michelob Ultra. It is thin. It's an ultra light beer, right? It's definitely more thin, even though the calorie count is the same. Basically, it's a lot thinner bodied than a natural light. So natural light or Busch Light, you get much more presence with it, I find. Now on a super hot day, like when I went to the Superdome one time to watch Southeastern Louisiana University football play at Tulane, this is 10 years ago, they had a pregame party for the Southeastern people. That's where I graduated. So they were like, "You want some the athletic director was telling me, you want some natural, some Michelob Ultra? Well, in the heat, yeah, of course, poured it in a plastic cup and drank it. It tasted good in the heat, but, like water." So you get the mango. You get a slight burn from the chili powder, but it's very mild. The heat units are low. Bitterness units on this, even though they use hop extract, as a lager beer must include hops. Actually, law. Anytime you see anything that say malt beverage, malt liquor, lager, the word ale, it's got to contain hops. Could be hop extract, hop pellets, or whole cone hops, fresh picked, but it's got to contain hops. And if you see the word beer, that's different. It does not have to contain hops, because beer could be using a barley substitute such as sugar, or beets, or carrots. They make a list of all these things beer can be made with as a substitute for malt, and it would not be a malt beverage, correct? It's not using barley malt. It would be a beer, but they have sugarcane beers. Most of those seltzers that you buy are sugarcane beers, but they're not malt beverages. I thought that the Dos Equis Amber Ale was a really great one because it used what they call fire ant tears in it, which is like a chili pepper extract in that one, and it burned the back of your throat a little bit. But they didn't keep it but for one summer. It was really good. Just like that Dos Equis Roja, the red lager. Mighty fine, but can't make them keep stuff. I mean, I'm going to grade this according to style like I do with every beer, right? So I'm not going to, if I do an Imperial Stout with blueberries, okay, I'm going to regard it that way. If I do a barrel-aged Kentucky Stout, I'm going to do it that way. This one is ultra light, with a mild fruit and chili pepper infusion. Sweetness level is low, 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness level 0 out of 5 hop cones. Drinkability is 100 out of 100. I mean, no problem there, but it's a little dull. So, but as expected and as per style. So, for an ultralight lager, fruit infused, it's fine. We'll go with 90 out of 100, maybe higher than that, but that's what I'm doing right now. 9.0 out of 10. An excellent to an extent fruit infused, chili pepper infused light lager, and I'm going to end this review. Sorry about the little mistake at the beginning, but I just cognitively caught it. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to St. Louis, Missouri and take a brewery tour.